Going live. What's going on? What's going on, you guys? This is Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. And yes, again, it's that time of day, that time of week for the midweek mind shift. Hope all is well. I'm gonna give Facebook a chance to do its thing and help generate me an audience, you guys. We're gonna have a real good, quick conversation. I know it's Wednesday, you guys. I don't know why I get excited about Wednesday. You know, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. Go ahead, you guys. Check in with me. Let me know your city. Let me know the state that you're checking in from. Let me know that you guys can see me and that this is recorded, because I know a lot of you guys catch the replay. And even if you catch the replay, be sure to type in replay just so I know the time of day that you guys get a chance for us to interact and engage. What's going on, big bro? I see you, man. I see you. So look, you guys, the conversation we're going to have today, because last week we're talking about somewhat about goal setting and kind of helping people develop and grow to where they need to be. And I mentioned the term called your why, your WHY. Why are you doing what you do? And someone hit me in my inbox and was like, I love to get your training on that, because I do have a whole series based on goal setting and goal achieving. And your why is a big part of that goal. And a lot of people get very confused because they think your why, your goals, and your vision are all the same thing. And they're not. They're totally different. And I think if you understood that, you could better pinpoint what you need to do to identify your goals, to identify your vision, and to understand your why. You guys, your why is probably the most important thing too. So I'm going to break down your why in this particular conversation just so you can identify yours. Because a lot of people would love to say, hey, look, man, I want to be a millionaire. That's my why. I want to be a millionaire. That's not a why. You know, some people say, well, my why is I want to buy a house. You know, well, that's not a why. That might be a goal. That might even be a vision. Hopefully your vision is bigger than that, but that might be a vision. Your why is that thing that's going to keep you moving. Your why is going to keep you moving when you no longer want to move, all right? So it's 3 components to your why. I want you guys to know these and write them down. Once you identify these 3, you know you have a very strong why, okay? So component number 1, your why must be emotional. Go ahead and write that down. Your why has to be emotional. Component number 2, your why has to be bigger than you. So it can't just be about you. And component number 3, your why has to be written down. On paper, written down. Gotta have those 3. Now, let me break this down for you. The reason your why has to be emotional is because your why is going to be that thing to make you move when you don't want to. Because a lot of times we just get into what's called survival mode. And survival mode is real. That means you're just doing enough to pay the bills. And after you go to work, after you put in all the time you got to do there, you're tired. You're like, man, look, I have nothing left in the tank. But your why can make you move because it's that emotional thing. It's that thing that's not letting you sleep well at night. Okay, that's part of your why. So you got to be able to identify that, because you can use that as fuel to keep you moving, to make one more phone call, to not do something, you know, whatever your goal or your vision might be, okay? The second part of your why is that it has to be bigger than you. Yes, it has to be bigger than you. Because if it's just about you, I am sure everyone that, you know, follows my page or is engaged with what I do, you guys know that we set goals all the time. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you set New Year's resolutions before, and you have let yourself down again and again because it was just about you, right? For example, in January 1st, right, beginning of the year, everybody say, man, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get out of debt. That's the goal right there. This year, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get out of debt. In January 1st, they got a trainer. Then they signed up in the gym. They hit all the credit cards for themselves. You know, they do all that stuff January 1st. By January 17th, you find yourself at McDonald's drive-thru ordering french fries with your credit card. Didn't even make it 17 days. Didn't even make it out the first month. Gym always crowded in January, right? So you've given up that quickly. But if it's not just about you and you attach something else to it that's emotional and important, it'll make you drive past that. It'll make you work a little bit farther, make you work a little bit harder. It has to be bigger than you. right? And then your third why, it has to be written down. Third part, it has to be written down on paper where you can see it all the time. Matter of fact, I always tell people that I'm coaching, that I'm mentoring, put it on your bathroom mirror so you can see it when you brush your teeth at night, and you can see it when you're waking up in the morning to brush your teeth. This is my why. This is why I have to push forward. This is why I have to push harder, right? I'm giving you an example. Back when I started my first business, my why was to put my daughter in private school. She was only 1 year old, but I wanted to give her the best of the best. That was my why. And because it was bigger than me, you know, and at the time, private school might have been like $16,000 a year. I wish it still cost that much. I'd be beautiful. Now it's 30 grand a year. But anyway, I've digressed, right? So that was the why, to be able to give her the best of the best. Because I found myself telling my kids no to things I honestly think they deserved. So it was bigger than me. When I decided to get back in the gym and get healthy, it wasn't just about me. I pictured myself wanting to be around for my grandkids. I wanted to walk my daughters down the aisle when they get married. I want to be able to approve or disapprove of whatever guy they dating. In order for me to do that, I have to be here. In order for me to be here, I have to be healthy. Okay? That keeps me in the gym. That keeps me motivated even when I don't want to go. It's not about me not getting stronger, not about me looking better. It's about some other man gonna have to walk my daughter down the aisle. I can't have that. See, you can see that's emotional for me. And that keeps me going and keeps me moving. So whatever goal you setting, whatever thing you're trying to get done, you have to identify your why that's going to make you drive past that. That why that's going to make you keep moving, keep going, keep making it happen. All right? So that was a quick conversation on your why. Identify yours. 1, it has to be emotional. 2, it has to be bigger than you. And 3, you have to write it down. All right, this is Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. All right, you guys go out there and finish off this week strong, making it a good one, making it a great one. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.